Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Sdot, and in this video I'm about to show you the best defensive badges on NBA 2K21, how to completely stop your defender, get the best defensive animations, snatch blocks, steals, anything, you name it, chase down blocks. I'm gonna show you the best setup on NBA 2K21 next gen. Alright, so we're gonna start off with ankle braces. If you don't have enough defensive badges, you don't get like as much as I do, but you get at least 20, then I wouldn't recommend ankle braces, because you still have badges like Intimidator, Rebound Chaser, Rim Protector, Clamps, Pickpocket, and Rim Protector. But some builds don't get Pickpocket or Interceptor, so it's all on how you want to do it. If you're a person that's like, yo, I'm not trying to get my ankles broken, I really just want to stay in front of my defender, maybe you can put on ankle braces on Hall of Fame and clamps. But ankle braces you can still get crossed. It's not a completely like, yo, I will never get crossed. It just reduces the chances of you getting crossed over. As you guys see, lowers the likelihood of getting ankle broken by opposing dribble moves. So I wouldn't recommend this badge. I don't think it's that important. I don't run with this badge, even though I get 27 playmaking badges. And if you get your ankles broken with ankle braces, that's when you're really gonna be upset. Now we're gonna go over the box. Now, like, once again, if you got enough defensive badges like me and you a 6'8 or 6'7 demigod, and you want to say, you know what, let me mess around and put this on bronze, go ahead. But for my centers, people who want to snag, you know you got to have this on at least gold or silver. If you could put it on Hall of Fame, put it on Hall of Fame. But you want to make sure you have this on, because if not, you can still get boxed out by guards. It don't matter. Them 6'7 demigods are going to have a higher vertical than you, or they're going to have a higher rebounding or the same rebound, and they're going to end up snagging that. So you want to make sure you have on box so you can push them out the way, especially because you guys don't have no strength. A lot of builds don't have no strength, so box is definitely effective. Brick wall is all about how you play. If you're a person that's just going to spot up in the corner and you like, you know what, I'm not trying to set screens, I'm just let my teammate ISO, then you don't have to put this badge on at all. Now if your teammate is a person who likes to dribble and hide behind screens, curry slide, left, right, which takes no skill, then yeah, you can go ahead and put on brick wall, Hall of Fame, or gold. So that way you can actually set those effective screens. You can have the defender fall into the ground, creating space for you and your teammate. So you can roll, and then the defender might move up to your teammate, or your teammate might just be wide open. So brick wall is definitely effective. And move down to clutch defender. I wouldn't recommend this badge at all. It's not an important badge at all. It's a badge that you will put on bronze. If you guys didn't see my video on the best bronze badges, go ahead and watch that video. But this is a badge you just put on bronze. If you put it on Hall of Fame, it's like, it's not a badge that's gonna be effective throughout the whole entire game. It's only gonna come and play when you, like, at the end of a game, or if it's a close game. So I believe in the park, the score has to be at least past 12 or 14. And if you're in the rec, I believe you got to be in the fourth quarter, which is kind of obvious, but you got to be in the fourth quarter. So I wouldn't recommend this badge, but if you put it on, at least put it on at most put it on bronze. I wouldn't see anybody putting this on Hall of Fame. So yeah. But defensive leader, we're moving on to defensive leader. Defensive leader is not how it was in the previous 2Ks, where you get to see the other team's percentage of where they can shoot from, what's their range, like the percentage that shows how far they can shoot from, or to see if they can shoot, period, you feel me? It doesn't show it at all. So, but it does boost your teammates' abilities depending on what tier the badge is on. So if it's on bronze, it's going to do +1. If it's on silver, it's going to do +2, so on and so forth. So Hall of Fame is +4. I wouldn't recommend this though, because at the end of the day, everybody's going to have a high perimeter defense, and everybody's going to have a low interior D, a lower steal, or a high steal, and no perimeter D. So it's like, it's not going to be much of a difference when everybody's already going to be like a 99 overall. So their steal is going to be max, everything's going to be max, and then every other stat is going to be like 29. So I wouldn't recommend this at all. Next we have a Heart Crusher, and by the way, I did not skip chase down artists or clamps. We're going to get back to those. I'm going to save the most important badges for last. Heart Crusher, I would not recommend this either. It does decrease the opponent's takeover meters when achieving a highlight play on defense. So that means like you get a block, you get a steal, especially a chase down block. It might boost their takeover all the way down. Why would you need this badge? It's a waste of a badge. You're just taking on your opponent's takeover. Like, they're still gonna obviously get their takeover. Who knows how far their takeover is going down? What if they have like hot shot, hot stopper, or something that's still gonna boost their takeover up no matter what? So I wouldn't recommend this. Now we have Hot Stopper. As you guys know, there's one badge per category that helps you boost your takeover. This one is for defensive plays, so if you get a steal, you get a block, or whatever, or at least you just play good defense, your takeover boost. Now, if you have sharpshooting takeover, your takeover will boost with Hot Stopper, but it wouldn't boost as much as if it was a lockdown takeover. So yeah, you can maybe put this on like silver or gold, so that way if you get a stop on defense, your takeover will boost up. You come back on offense, you shoot a 3, boom, you got your takeover. So I wouldn't recommend this. Now if you have extra badges like how I do, maybe you could put it on. Do I run with it even though I have this much badges? Once in a while, but if I do, it's only on like silver. I tried it on HALLOFFAME, it does not do anything for sharpshooting takeover, so I would not recommend this. Next we have Off-Ball Pest. Off-Ball Pest is a badge that I'm pretty sure nobody uses, but like every other badge in this game, no matter what it is, you can always make use out of it. So Off-Ball Pest, I've never used this badge, but what it says is it makes players more difficult to get past when playing off-ball, as they grab and hold their matchup and don't get their ankles broken as often. Well, I'm not too sure on this badge. Maybe it's very effective. I can't really explain this badge, but from right now, from what I see and what you guys see, it doesn't make any sense to me. Because a lot of people barely play off-ball. They just sit in the corner if it's off-ball. And yeah, I wouldn't recommend this badge. Next we have Pick Dodger. Pick Dodger is a badge that everybody used to use back in the day, but now it's not as effective as it always was. And another reason why I wouldn't recommend this badge, because even though people set screens, it's not like they got brick walls. It's usually like a 6'7" demigod, because everybody runs with like a team full of power forwards and nobody cares to put on brick wall or run with a center. Now in the rec, like there might be a center, but you can put this badge on. I would recommend it, but if you're running with a limited amount of badges, I wouldn't recommend it. So this badge is like a, you know what, I keep getting, like it's based on your experience. If you notice somebody keeps setting screens and you want to prevent that, you can go ahead and try this badge. Now how effective is it? It's not as effective as it was in previous 2Ks. Like, I just keep it simple like that. Now let's move on to Pogo Stick. Pogo Stick is a badge that got changed recently, so now it allows players to quickly recover and go back up for another jump upon landing. That was always implemented in previous 2Ks, but what wasn't was it could be after a rebound, block, or even a jump shot. So say if you shoot, you can go for the rebound right away, you feel me? If you get a block or a rebound, before it was just for blocks, now it's for rebounds and jump shots. So I definitely recommend this badge. If you have as much playmaking badges, defensive badges as I do, then you can definitely put this badge on at least like silver. Now if you a center, I ain't gonna lie, HALLOFFAME or gold is the way, but I do recommend this badge. This badge is very effective. Now we're on the Titus Defender. Titus Defender is a badge that I use. I usually put it on bronze or silver, because it does work. I'll let you know that it does work. So you clamping somebody up on defense, you won't take as much energy, so that way when you get back on offense, you have enough energy to shoot without having to set your feet or gather. Now Trapper kind of reminds me of Off-Ball Pest, but it's like when you force double teams, you want to force a double team, and it's like when somebody gets force picked up, you got clamps on, you force somebody to pick the ball up, and it just makes life more difficult for them because it's harder for them to pass the ball. Now Worm is kind of similar to Box Out, except for it helps you break out of a box out, spin out of a box out, and actually grab the board. So I would recommend this badge, especially for my centers, or even if you're just a 6'7" power forward in general, you feel me? This is definitely a great badge to put on. But if you're a guy who's not somebody who's going to be crashing a lot or trying to grab boards or running the center on your team, then maybe you wouldn't want to put this on. But if you have as much badges as I do and you say, you know what, I'll just mess around and put this on. Alright, now we get into the important badges. The best badges on NBA 2K21 for defense. We got Chase Down Artist, we got Clamps, we got Interceptor, we got Pickpocket, we got Rebound Chaser, Rim Protector, and Intimidator. I believe those are the badges we didn't speak on yet. So we're gonna start off with Chase Down Artist. Chase Down Artist is definitely a great badge. You on the 2s courts, you on the 3s courts, you in the rec, somebody blows right by you, you can actually chase it down. Like, you feel me? Somebody curry slides and speed burst right past you, you can still catch a chase down block. Yes, that's considered chase down artist. That's a chase down block. It don't gotta be like LeBron James full court. You feel me? So I definitely recommend this badge. I run with this badge on Hall of Fame or Gold. Some people say it's very effective on bronze, so you can try it on bronze, like if you don't get as much defensive badges. I keep saying playmaking, but yeah, you feel me? This badge is very great. That's all you gotta know. It just depends on how high you want to put it on. I put it on Hall of Fame and it works very fine for me. Now we're on the clamps. Clamps, you guys know clamps is a badge that was very effective in 2K20. Now, is it still effective? Not as effective as it always was. I ain't gonna lie, you don't really get those bumps. Yes, you get a lot of bumps for somebody who doesn't have a high ball handling, but everybody on this game has a high ball handling, so it's hard to get those clamp stops. But yes, you gotta put this badge on Gold or Hall of Fame because it's very effective no matter what. You feel me? It's probably it's in the top 5 for best defensive badges, so I suggest you put this on. Now we get down to Interceptor. Interceptor is a badge that helps you pretty much intercept the ball. You feel me? Somebody throws a lob, you can snatch it. Somebody passes the ball, you can actually catch it without tapping the ball. Intercepting is like, you feel me? You play football, you catch an interception, you catch the ball. It's not swatting, it's not none of that. You want to intercept the ball. And on 2K, I hate when my player swats the ball. So this badge, as you guys know, I put this on Gold. It's a very effective badge. You can at least put it on Silver. As long as you have the badge on, it should work. Now we're going down to Pickpocket. Pickpocket, just as Interceptor has to do with stealing the ball, but this one, it has to do with stealing the ball from a ball handler as they're dribbling. You feel me? You guys know. But one thing about this badge is that you gotta have a high steal, and a lot of people don't have high steals. I think you have to have like an 80 steal to at least get it on Gold. But if you can, I suggest you get this badge. This badge right here definitely gets you more steals. You can just spam square without like them calling a foul. You just rip the ball from the dribbler. So I suggest this badge. This badge is very effective. As y'all see right here, it says reduces the chances of a foul when attempting to strip the ball from a ball handler. That's exactly what I said. So I suggest this badge. A lot of people are making their builds with no perimeter defense, just steal, so they could get Pickpocket Hall of Fame, and it actually does work. I see a lot of people catching a lot more steals. So I definitely suggest this badge, man. Now we're on the Intimidator. As you guys know, 2K21 current gen or 2K20, the Intimidator was a badge that you can look somebody in the eye from far away. They're gonna miss a layup, they're gonna miss a jump shot no matter what. Now it got nerfed, but yes, this badge is still a great badge because not all the time you're gonna jump, you're gonna just have your hands up, you feel me? So I would put this badge on. It doesn't have to go Hall of Fame, but you can go Silver or Gold. But I go Hall of Fame because I have a lot of badges. Now we're up to Rebound Chaser. Rebound Chaser is very important if you want to catch boards. No matter what, like, you don't even got to be in the paint. It could be if the ball is flying out to the 3-point line. You want to be able to grab the ball. You don't want your player to just look at the ball. So you got to at least have this badge on Bronze, Silver. You can always put it on Gold or Hall of Fame. For my centers, you got to have this on Hall of Fame. Me, I run with this on Hall of Fame because I want to grab a lot of boards. This is why I always get triple doubles in the reg, because of my build and its badges. If you guys didn't see my build video, make sure you go tune in. I'm going to put the link in the description. But yeah, man, Rebound Chaser is very important to grab boards. Because did you see it says improves the player's ability to track down rebounds from farther distances than normal. Now we're up to the last and final badge, Rim Protector. Rim Protector might be the most important badge out of every single badge here. Save the best for last. As you guys know, on 2K21 next year, everybody catches contact dunks. Contact dunks are crazy, so you want to have this badge on Hall of Fame. There's no excuses for this one right here. I literally said every single badge you have it on. You must have it on at least Silver or Gold, or at least Bronze, maybe Hall of Fame. But this one right here is Hall of Fame, because you do not want to get dunked on so often. Now, if you have Rim Protector and Intimidator, you should be good, getting like a lot of stops. But Rim Protector is a must. It is a must. It also gives boost to the takeover meter for you and your teammates. So you like, this badge has to be on no matter what. Now I'm gonna show you guys my defense layout so you guys can see what I usually run. Run chase down artist, clamps, interceptor, pickpocket, rim protector, rebound chaser, intimidator, and usually I go box and worm, but I might go Pogo Stick. And I might put my Interceptor and Pickpocket on silver, and then I might go like this. So this is what I usually do. I suggest you guys do this if you have this much badges. If not, you can work around it. You guys know, you see the badges that I have on Hall of Fame. I'm gonna put Chase Down Artist lower. They're gonna put Pickpocket up. So yeah, man, this right here is the best badge layout in my opinion. These are the 3 main badges. Another thing too, if you get clamps on Hall of Fame, you definitely put that on Hall of Fame. You get Pickpocket Hall of Fame, put that Hall of Fame. I only get Pickpocket and clamps on gold. So yeah, make sure y'all hit that like and sub button, turn on post notifications to be notified every time I drop a banger. And I'm out, y'all. Peace.